Hi everyone, this is your week 12 preview. We are continuing the energy unit. This is the second week of energy and it's our last week. So this will round out energy. It's a very quick unit and hopefully you're staying on top of your assignments so that you can be ready to move on to molecular biology next week. So at the top, just a reminder that this module and week 11, which are both energy, 11 and 12, they'll close on November 15th. So again, we don't want you to be staying behind too much. So we're giving you a deadline and just make sure you have the tests done for the unit and all the activities because the test for sure will negatively affect your grade if you don't turn that in. All right, so let's take a look at the week at a glance really quickly. My video will be in here, so hopefully you're watching that. On the link, you are on the right-hand side here. This gives you an idea of what you should be doing Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday is your Google Meet. We will go over the energy study guide and anything question-wise you have for energy before you take that test. Then we recommend Thursday to do the test review, which is your Quizlet and quizzes, and then take the energy test on Friday and finish that unit. All right, going back to Canvas, just a really quick preview. We've got a renewable energy source quizzes. Those are some test questions. Non-renewable energy quizzes. So that's going to review wind, water energy, solar energy. All right, all the renewable is wind, water, solar. Non-renewable is going to review your fossil fuels and nuclear. So fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas. Nuclear, it typically uses uranium and it is going to run out eventually. All right, next up we have a little video and a couple questions to answer. So when you press this submit button, you are going to get a text box at the bottom. And if you could just number your questions the same as up here and answer them in complete sentences, then you'll be a-okay there. I'm going to leave anyways. Then we have an environmental consequences quizzes. There are a couple questions on the test that relate to conservation, so saving electricity basically. And so you want to really play that quizzes to get some of those test questions under your belt. All right, here's an energy drag and drop. So this is one where you're going to click on the link and it's going to make you a copy. So I'm doing that right now. I'm showing this to you just so you don't get overwhelmed. All of these boxes go somewhere, either on the renewable side on the left or on the non-renewable side, the right. So produces greenhouse gases. Now, both actually can produce greenhouse gases if we're talking about burning biomass. Biomass is renewable, but if we burn some biomass, it could produce greenhouse gases. But in general, we're going to put that on the non-renewable side. Now you can put it above the word non-renewable, you can put it below once you move some of these boxes, as long as it's on either side of that little line down the middle, right? All right, infinite. I typically have some students ask me about infinite. Infinite means it's never going to run out. It's unlimited is another way of saying it. Finite is the opposite, okay? Finite means that it is going to run out. There is an end point. So infinite is going to be renewable, things like wind, right, and sunlight are unlimited resources. Whereas non-renewable resources, coal, oil, natural gas, those are going to be finite resources. Okay? And I believe there is one in here that's repeated twice. So just put it on the same side together if you find that repeat. All right, energy study guide. So this is basically a combination of your notes, which is page 3 and 4, and your chart, which is page 5. So it's, what is the energy resource, and then what are some advantages and disadvantages, which is the same as pros and cons. So if you ever have any questions about that, please ask your teacher. We're happy to clarify any content questions for you. All right, next up is your buzzwords. I love this quizzes because it's short and sweet and it lets you connect words together. For instance, fossil fuels. When you hear the word fossil fuels, you should think of 3 things: coal, oil, natural gas. Those are buzzwords that help you remember what you're talking about. All right, up next is the test review Quizlet. So you are answering those, maybe do the flashcards or a review game, then take the practice test. And again, you're going to see some of those same questions on the actual test. You're going to submit the screenshot of your test score as usual, the whole screen. All right, then you're going to take the energy unit quizzes. Again, highly recommend this and, try to do it over again if you need some extra practice, because these are test questions. And on the next page, you have to take the test, and the test you can only take once. Quizzes you can take a bunch of times. The test you can only take once. All right. And then the last thing in your module is the Energy and Environment Interactive. This is just a little interactive, and let's see if it's going to let me play the game. So a little matching game here. This is obviously showing wind energy, and it gives you some information. The UK is United Kingdom, Britain, and so just a little extra practice. There's some other interactive over here if you need a little extra practice. Advantages, disadvantages, maybe some help for the test. So this would be something to do before the test, maybe. Okay? If you have any questions, please email or inbox your teacher. We are happy to help. And again, this is going to close on November 15th. So try to stay on top of your assignments. We're looking forward to better grades in quarter 2. Yay! All right. Have a good day.